Hey everybody, it is Jamie with milkallergymom.com. Happy Friday! I'm so glad it's the weekend. I wanted to hop on today and make some cold brew coffee with you. So this does not take very long. It is an awesome treat to whip up for the weekend. So I was definitely going to do it for my own self. And I realized I've never done a video like this before on making cold brew coffee. So we are going to do that with you. My husband and I love drinking coffees during the weekend. We figure who needs sleep when it's the weekend, so let's drink coffee 24/7. Hey Susan! And one of my favorites is to make cold brew coffee. So before I get to that, I'm Jamie with milkallergymom.com. I'm an 11-year anaphylactic food allergy mom, avoiding milk and nut right now for my son, but we have experience in all of the top 8 allergens except for fish. And so we are here just offering simple ideas to food allergy families, building a community on Facebook at Milk Allergy Mom, and lots of resources over at our website, milkallergymom.com. We would love for you to share us with your friends and invite your friends to come hang out with us because we make cold brew coffee. And that is very exciting because anybody can do this. So what cold brew coffee is it's just a coffee concentrate that is becoming very popular. Now they sell it at the local drive-thrus. You can get a cold brew coffee not cheap at the drive-thru, or you can buy it in concentrate at the grocery store. Again, not very affordable, or you can make it at home and it's very, very affordable. So all you need is coffee and water and some kind of mechanism to let your coffee seep overnight. So you do want about 24 hours. It's called cold brew because we are not brewing it in a coffee pot. We're just sitting it at room temperature on your counter, and it is making a nice, smooth coffee concentrate. So I kind of live on antacids and stuff like that. I love my papaya digestive aids, and I definitely do not like acidic coffee. It gives me heartburn and it really stinks. So cold brew coffee is definitely one of my favorites. Hello to Judith. If you are on, let us know that you're here. Introduce yourself, let us know where you're from, tell us if you love coffee as much as I do. It almost seems like I've had a lot today, but honestly I haven't had any. Well, a little tiny bit, like a half a cup, so this is just Jamie on a Friday. Anyways, so cold brew coffee, we're going to show you the steps to make it, and then it will sit on our counter overnight, 24 hours. Then tomorrow on Saturday, after I sleep in and get lots of beauty sleep, I will wake up and I will strain the coffee grinds, and then we will store it in a ball jar, and then it goes in the refrigerator for us to use. And so what I make is a batch that makes about 4 to 5 cold brew coffees. Again, it's a concentrate, so what you'll do once we have it all made and I strain it tomorrow is usually it's a half and half kind of thing. So you'll mix half cold brew with half water, or you'll do half cold brew with half milk. So it depends if you want a milky or a watery coffee, and it's totally up to you. Then you can do fun things like add flavoring, Hershey syrup, or sweetener of your choice. Of course, I'm going to do a little plug for our new favorite, Hey Boo Caramel. So that's going to be my experiment this weekend, is the dairy-free caramel in my coffee. So if you guys, I'll link some of that fun stuff where you can get 15% off and free shipping on the dairy-free caramel right now. Okay, so what I like to use is a French press. You can also use a ball jar, but it's going to be a little more complicated if you use a ball jar because you're going to have to strain it after the 24 hours. If you're using a ball jar, one thing that I have done is I have a little strainer, actually a broken strainer that works pretty nicely now. And if I had a ball jar, I would put, and my cold brew's gone for 24 hours, I use this over a jar, and I put a coffee filter through it, and I pour it through the coffee filter, through the strainer, and then all the grinds stay up at the top, and then the coffee's in the jar, and then I store it in the refrigerator. So that is the more complicated way, but if you have a ball jar and little strainer, you can do this very easily without having a French press. But French press makes it a lot easier because the little mechanism in your French press is a strainer, and so literally I mix it all up together in this, and then when I need to strain it after 24 hours, I just do a little press, hence the word French press, and then my coffee grounds are at the bottom and my cold brews at the top. Pour it out, store it in the refrigerator. So the French press will be easier. Now, I'm going to show you the measurements, and we're going to make a batch right now so I can have coffee tomorrow. This is, again, a coffee concentrate. It's very yummy and smooth. My husband is the expert at the espresso machine, so we have one of those too, and it's a great way to make espresso drinks. However, when I use cold brew, I basically make espresso drinks as well. It's just a half measurement, 50-50 of cold brew to water or milk. Whereas the espresso machine, when Jeff does it, you know, you just need like 1 or 2 shots of espresso because it's extra strong, where this is a good strong, and then like both are way stronger than coffee through the coffee pot. Who has time for that? Who has time for that? Okay, my measurements. Very hyper today. Apologize. I hope you guys are all having a great Friday. All right. I actually felt really bad yesterday. I had a fever, and I think I'm making up for it today. All right, we have the French press, and we have coffee. So we really like the Gevalia coffee. And you just use your regular coffee, okay? You don't need espresso or anything like that. You just use regular coffee. And I've actually read before, too, that if you have, like, old coffee, I don't know the difference between old and fresh, but my husband does. He's very picky about that. If you have older coffee that's kind of like, you've had it out a little bit, that's really good to make cold brew with. It's just what I read. Not making it up. And I read it on the internet, so it's true. Okay, settle down. We are going to put the coffee into our French press, and I'm going to do 2/3 cup of coffee. So I've already got 1/3 right here. There's 1/3. And then we're going to do 2/3. Here's my second third of coffee, just regular old coffee. Gevalia, I think this is a medium roast, and that's it. And now we are going to pour in 2 2/3 cups of water. So 2/3 cups of coffee, 2 2/3 cups of filtered water. Already got it measured out. Oh, mercy. I'm kind of messy. Just going to pour it in there. You can see it's pretty full. Forgot to grab my spoon. One moment. All right, we got a big spoon. We're just going to mix it together. And mix, I mean, the coffee pretty much flies to the top, but just what you can do there. So that's a good mix. And that's it. I've done the work to make cold brew coffee, besides the straining that will happen tomorrow. So literally I've just got 2/3 cups of coffee, 2 2/3 cups of water. It's going to put the lid on like this. I know I used to be really confused about how these things work, so I'm just going to go to the basics here. You don't want to plunge it, so you're just going to keep the pole up, and you're going to let everything steep down here for 24 hours, and it won't be until tomorrow at this time. So tomorrow at 4 o'clock, I will grab this, and then I will push the grounds to the bottom, and then at the top I will have the coffee concentrate. And then what I will do, maybe I'll hop on and show you guys if I remember, or if I'm so excited to drink coffee I might forget, but we'll see. Once I have my coffee concentrate after 24 hours sitting at the top with the coffee grounds pushed to the bottom and stopped with the stopper, I'll just pour out the concentrate, the cold brew coffee, into a ball jar. I do end up in a ball jar in the final product. Put a lid on and put it in the refrigerator for I don't know, you're going to drink it before a week, but, you know, a couple days or whatever. And it will make, like I said, you know, it depends what size coffee you're making, but 4 to 5 is usually what I get out of it. Espresso drink. So again, you would do half cold brew to half water or milk, depending on what kind of coffee you want. I love it iced because it's coming out of the refrigerator, so it's cold. It's easy to mix water or milk with it and then add ice. So it's a really easy iced coffee. Now, some people like that this is smoother than a coffee that goes through a coffee pot, so they'll find a way to heat it up. Even though it's coming out of the refrigerator cold, they'll mix half with water and then maybe heat it up on the stove or the microwave. So I have done that before, and we're supposed to get snow this weekend. So I don't know that iced coffee will be sounding as good as it does to me right now. The worst part about this is the wait. But if you can wait the 24 hours, you're going to save so much money not buying cold brew coffee through the drive-thru. So I highly, highly recommend trying this. I have definitely got lots of friends hooked on making their own cold brew at home. And so yeah, that is it. We're gonna try some caramel lattes with our cold brew. I'm gonna add some Hey Boo dairy-free caramel. It is coconut based. And I will leave a link for you guys because they have been really sweet and are giving us a 15% code over on Amazon, where it also ships free. It's awesome, awesome caramel, and my son got to have caramel for the first time. Just another quick reminder, we still have our winter's almost done. We're going to have snow this weekend, so it would be a good time, one of the last times for us to make hot cocoa at our house. We have a free printable at milkallergymom.com. All you have to do is click the button for gift, or what's our other tab at the top called? Free gift, I think. And we will send you a printable with 4 different hot cocoa recipes to make. If you get snow this weekend, you may really want it. Everything from dairy-free instant hot cocoa to stovetop dairy-free hot cocoa, and a couple things in between with some topping ideas and just yummy, yummy hot cocoa for the kids this snowy weekend. And you can get it at milkallergymom.com. Once we switch to a new gift, which is going to be anytime now with spring coming, this will be gone, so you won't be able to get it. I don't know how else we would do it. So this will be gone after the next couple days. When spring hits, we're going to go to a new freebie. So make sure that you get that at milkallergymom.com if you were interested in 4 dairy-free hot cocoa recipes. And Enjoy Life sponsored the sheet for us, and I have a link for you to get $1.50 off of 2 Enjoy Life products through that blog post as well. So that is that. We hope that you guys have a wonderful weekend. Hope you get to try cold brew coffee. If you don't have a French press, I really, really like the glass ones. I will link our favorite French press for you. But if you don't have that, go ahead and just try your strainer and a ball jar, and hopefully that will work and get you by. And if you love it, then you might want to invest in the easier mechanism. Oh no, somebody's crying. Why are you guys crying? It's Friday. There's no crying on Friday. Anyway, I am Jamie with milkallergymom.com. You can find us on Pinterest. You can find us on Instagram. And we are just here supporting food allergy families all across the world. And we would love for you to join us. Share us with your friends. It's for snow. Oh, you're crying about the snow, Isa. I'm so sorry. I know, a little bit more snow, but I'm excited because people might need our hot cocoa recipe for one more weekend. So I'm hoping that lots of people will be printing those off this weekend. I like cold weather, snowy days in the house during the winter. I'm ready for spring, but I could take one more snowy weekend just to cuddle up on the couch in my pajamas. So you can find us at milkallergymom.com, and we are here supporting food allergy families. Feel free to share us with your friends if they are on the same kind of allergy, asthma, eczema journey. And we just are here to remind everybody that we're in this together. We'll talk to you later. Have a great weekend. Bye.